So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Goal! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's...
Has a go! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Wan-Bissaka for Messi. Thiaw gets across to intercept that. Osimhen. Oh, it's come loose. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Davis. And it's Davis. Soboslai. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Olise! Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Thiaw does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vietnam have it back and can go again. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Terrific header! He's scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Chouameni. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Thiaw promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Davis. And he's been shifted off it. Davis just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Wan-Bissaka. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a shade optimistic. Davis. Now it's Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Mbappe is flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. Osimhen. Now it's Rice. Crossed in again. And that has earned... And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Wan-Bissaka. Messi. Out of play for a throw. Olise. Pavard. Mbappe chasing after it. Musiala going full steam ahead down the left flank. Mbappe. Oh, what a pass! Now there's a fine ball. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, important interception. Kim Min-jae gets it clear. Forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's put paid to a promising
The
move.
attendance for this match was 71,600.
And here's Mbappe. Musiala. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Musiala. Number 4,
Traoré,
Messi.
Yamal.
Coming on the field.
Decent progress down the left.
47.
Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner.
Substitution on
They're
the field.
first.
Number 22, Olise. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Erling Haaland.
Pedri. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bernardo Silva. And Wan-Bissaka. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nicked it back promptly. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the...
Header! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Davis. Szoboszlai. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had a shot!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Haaland. Musiala. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Zakaria. Coming on the field is number 19, thuan-sony.
Musiala. Pedri. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Vinicius Junior! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Messi. Thuan-sony. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
And the shot! And he's done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zakaria. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice ball, and he's in here. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Decent progress down the left. Davis drives forward on the overlap. Now it's Szoboszlai, chooses to go back. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Osimhen. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuan-sony. Rice. Caught offside that time. Ruben Dias.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course...
And the shot! Szoboszlai. And that's another good win of the ball. Olise. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rice. Yamal gets flagged offside.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rudiger. Wan-Bissaka clears. Now it's Wirtz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He won't be happy with that one. Ruben Dias.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, they've got it again. Rice. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Szoboszlai. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, important interception. Wan-Bissaka for Olise. Mbappe. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Mbappe! Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get rid. No, again there's no way through. Szoboszlai. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, can he get onto this? No, he wasn't going to let him past. Szoboszlai. Up for a header! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, not quite. Wan-Bissaka is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's found a way through. Lovely feet. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Ruben Dias gets it clear. Kim Min-jae. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now that's well seen too. Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuan-sony, can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Messi. Looking for the run.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Szoboszlai. Messi. And it's played forward. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Thuan-sony, Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Wan-Bissaka. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe. And here's Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the right. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Davis. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Messi. Foden. Foden touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Bellingham. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Konate. Quarter of an hour played. Rice. Soboslai has given away a free kick. It's a quick one. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a sharp pass. Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Wirtz. And he's managed to get free. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Bellingham! Osimhen!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xiao. That's a sharp pass. Davis cuts out the pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, important interception. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Foden.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Messi. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Now it's Foden. Zakaria. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goal. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now the finish! Oh, he's been caught now, has another go! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zakaria has got himself a free kick. Wan-Bissaka for Szoboszlai. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Osimhen. Now it's Bellingham. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain
Really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Foden. Van Dijk. Ruben Dias. Pressing high and with purpose. Messi. And here's Foden. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rice. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Szoboszlai. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Vietnam just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 22, Olise. Substitution.
And here's Foden. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Yamal under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's been picked out. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That could spell trouble. Messi. Zakaria. Messi. In with a header! And again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Vietnam have their second corner now. They've played it short. Soboslai. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Van Dijk. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Soboslai. Aimed beyond the defence. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Soboslai. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Olise. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Coming on the field, number 11, Kubo. Number 42,
Chouameni.
Musiala. Number 19.
Now it's De Bruyne.
Number 21.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Rudiger. Substitution in progress.
And it's De Bruyne. Kubo. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Kubo. He can run onto that. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he was alert to it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
5 minutes left on the clock, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior, still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Musiala.
Has been indicated.
Oh, nice touch. And it's De Bruyne. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Is there any... Mbappe! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. And he's picked out the run. And he's there to clear it. Eze going face to face with his great rival. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Wirtz. Now it's Mbappe. Wirtz. Paris Saint-Germain getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Now it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Osimhen might just make this. Foden. He could be in here. Oh, good take in a good area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne. And here's Wirtz. This is promising. Header! Goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Foden.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Wirtz. Now it's Zakaria. Now it's Wirtz. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. No way through. Nicely weighted ball. Pavard. And it's played forward. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rice. Wirtz. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's De Bruyne. Look at the space here. Foden! Denied by an instinctive save.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Throw in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice. Vitz. Zakaria.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Thuan-sony. And the counter is on. Szoboszlai. Back into the middle. De Bruyne providing an outlet on that flank. He's in, surely!
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Szoboszlai, who does have an assist to his name. Paris Saint-Germain, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Mbappe, Vitz, he's shifting through the gears here. It's a goal kick. Konate. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Szoboszlai. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Foden. He is just caressing the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that... Jamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neuer... Oh, he's been caught napping! Nice control.
The attendance for this match
What a throw in.
was 71,898.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Showing good feet. Nice interception, well timed. Wan-Bissaka. Quality ball. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Zakaria. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Thuan-sony picks it up from the goal kick. Szoboszlai.
De Bruyne. Number 47.
Szoboszlai really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Coming on the field, number 7, Rodrigo de Paul. Number 5.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Szoboszlai into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's to Paul. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. De Paul. Bernardo Silva. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Paul. That's good play. He is through here. And he was alert to it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Davis. De Paul. Now it's Haaland. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pavard. The pull. Going full steam ahead down the left flank. Good read, needed to be.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Taken back almost at once. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Oh, nice touch. And it's De Bruyne. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head of all opponents. You won't think it, but there's so much detailed work behind everything he does. This is what keeps him ahead of his opponents and his contemporaries.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Great ball, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Shapes to shoot! Zakaria. De Bruyne. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe. Now it's Wirtz. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Here's Zakaria. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hits one! That's a sharp pass. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zakaria. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neuer. Wan-Bissaka. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. It's just beyond his reach. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yamal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball has bounced loose now. He's got space in the area. Wirtz. Now Ruben Dias. Wan-Bissaka. Zakaria. And here's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Brilliantly cut out. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Szoboszlai is herring after that one. Mbappe. Wan-Bissaka.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Zakaria. And that interception was most necessary. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And a real chance to break the deadlock. And here's Messi. Now the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
So the first goal of the game. Osimhen! Davis tries to clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Osimhen, Alvarez, shot at goal! De Bruyne, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, Alvarez! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Zakaria. Wirtz. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read. De Bruyne. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Alvarez. Yamal. And that is expertly dealt with. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries a shot! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very
Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he spark a counter here? It's gone out for a throw-in. Olise. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's going to go a long way.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Now that's well seen too. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Szoboszlai. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Zakaria. And it's Davis. Forwards and with intent.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe! And that could come back to haunt them.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
That is ended up in no man's land. Back into the middle. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Musiala, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedri. And that could set him on his way. Osimhen. Oh, sweet feet. Musiala did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zakaria, and it's De Bruyne. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Szoboszlai.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement.
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Has a go! Ah, that's a fine interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Wirtz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mbappe. Davis with the foul. Tchouaméni. Played back in. No, that's been intercepted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Olise. And here's Alvarez. And here's Mbappe. Still goalless. Mbappe is the guilty party there. Zakaria. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Messi for Olise. Mbappe. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Alvarez. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is promising. He's got tall. Decent enough try.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Wan-Bissaka. Tar. Pedri. Yamal. And Araujo. That is good alertness. Zakaria. Could be danger here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Konate. Osimhen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he welcomes it in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Alvarez. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Works it forward. Konate gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Alvarez. Mbappe. Yamal. Zakaria.
This is the time you need that pace.
Wirtz. It's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. Wirtz. Now it's Pedri. Wriggles his way through. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wirtz, deftly away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's had it nicked away. Thuan-sony. Osimhen. Mbappe.
There will be one
Wirtz.
added time.
And that has left him in a heap.
Paris Saint.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Vietnam have broken through, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Back when it goes. And here's Wirtz. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri goes short. Oh, sweet feet. Vietnam have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Messi has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Pedri, Mbappe. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Paris Saint-Germain still this single goal behind. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Davis. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Osimhen has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Great ball. Now the finish! They've done it! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And very quickly, the substitute made him... Mbappe! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, what a ball!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
De Paul. Wan-Bissaka. Looking for options for movement. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now, can he find a finish? He's got the shot away!
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Country. Number 6, Ruben Diaz. Number 13, Charles. Coming on the field, number 19.
Big chance!
Trelawney. Number 10, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 3, Van Dijk.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Rudiger. Substitution.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's De Paul. Oh, they can break here. He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Mbappe.
Vietnam certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Camavinga for De Bruyne. Could move up a gear here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Olise, all perfectly measured that. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Neuer. Wan-Bissaka. Played into space out wide. De Bruyne. And he's been shifted off it. He came in hard, very hard. That is a great pick out. Olise. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.